Good morning, everyone. Today, the current events will be again discussed on this channel, this time briefly. As one of the classics of the military strategy, theorist of military strategy, Karl von Clausewitz said, war is a sort of extension of politics, yes, and it has all features of politics, plus brutality, but politics can be also brutal. So it's true, I don't see the difference between war and politics. And the victims of war as politics, first is true, later language. As we see in many countries which are influenced by the ideology and recent events, some linguistic changes are pushed to be introduced into the everyday language. For instance, in my language, correct form is in Ukraine, but some forces want people to say on Ukraine just to brainwash them. We simply should oppose it, because if we give up our language, we give up everything. So that's why we shouldn't succumb to this ideological pressure, because, as I said, victims of politics, also war, first is true, so facts, because they are distorted, because this distortion of the fact serves this or that side of the conflict, however we define it. And the second victim just subsequently is language, because if you control the language, you control the mind of the people. Here we go back to old bad classics. Antonio Gramsci, an Italian Sardinian guy of distant Albanian origin, who was one of the most influential Marxist philosopher, together with Rosa Luxemburg, really black characters. But Gramsci was a little bit more intelligent than others, and he realized that to win really the society for the ideology, we should change the awareness, so cultural hegemon. And one of the manifestation of cultural hegemony among people is language. That's why nowadays language, as for the last over 100 years, is being attacked. Because if you change the language of people, you change their mind, you change their mindset. This is not a new idea. He simply, Gramsci, I mean, simply cleaned up, or just blow out the cover from old idea of Confucianist people, who were saying that to restore the order of the world and morality, we should restore the proper meaning of the words. But I don't think that Gramsci himself knew the writings and ideas of Confucianist writers. He simply found it by himself. That's why I called him one of the more intelligent Marxists of his days, because he gave up the revolutionary ideas when he realized that they didn't change much in terms of the social structure and the way how the society works. And he invented really monster, which later evolved in neo-Marxism and nowadays postmodernism, which is another way of neo-Marxism, destroying our society, dividing people into artificially created groups and like oppressor, victim, and so on, and washing their brains, introducing conflicts, destroying social orders and social connections. That's why words have meaning. That's why we should take care of our language, not to be brainwashed so easily. That's why we shouldn't be too prone to propaganda. We should think and distinguish facts from reality. And as I said, take care of our language and proper meaning of the words. Bye. Have a nice day.